Five powerful themes for the fourth Sunday of Advent 2023. In the Advent wreath, each candle signifies various aspects of a spiritual preparation: hope, peace, joy, love. The five powerful themes are God's unfolding plan of salvation, the power of surrender and obedience, the mystery revealed in Christ, God's faithfulness and everlasting covenant, responding with faith and trust. The readings for fourth Sunday of Advent comes from 2 Samuel chapter 7, Romans chapter 16, Luke chapter 1, 26 to 38. God's unfolding plan of salvation. God's promise throughout the history continues. Angel Gabriel announces the good news to Mary. In the first reading, Samuel, how God's covenant with David fulfilled through Jesus Christ, and the revelation in Romans emphasize the continuity of God's plan for salvation. God works through generations to fulfill His promises, and our lives are part of this divine plan. Do you listen or pause for a moment to see God's unfolding plan in your own life? Power of surrender and obedience. The importance of Mary's fiat. She said yes to the Lord. Let it be done to me according to your word. The gospel calls us to reflect on the importance of surrendering to God's will, even when it seems challenging or beyond understanding. The transformative power of obedience and trust in God's plan for our lives. What we need is to surrender, to be obedient, to accept God's plan in our lives. Very many times, we ignore the power of God in our life. Rather, we surrender to our whims and fancies and obedient to our own perspectives. We are called to embrace the unknown future with known God. God reveals Himself in mysterious ways. The mystery revealed in Christ. The focus on the mystery unveiled through Jesus Christ is highlighted in the letter to the Romans chapter 16. It dives into the significance of Christ's birth and His role in revealing God's plan of salvation. How Jesus embodies God's promise and serves as the fulfillment of divine revelation. God's faithfulness and everlasting covenant. God's faithfulness in keeping His promise as seen in the covenant of David and His fulfillment in Christ. God's enduring love and faithfulness throughout generation, reassuring of His unchanging nature despite the passing of time. What we need at this moment is complete surrender, faithfulness towards the everlasting covenant, responding with faith and trust. To respond to God's call with faith and trust, similar to Mary's response, it involves active faith, openness to God's invitation, and willingness to say yes to His plan, even in uncertain times. It calls for a deeper reflection on how we can embody such faith in our own lives. Continuity of God's plan. The significance of Christ's birth and the exemplary faith and surrender shown by Mary urges us to embrace God's promises and respond with unwavering faith and trust. God's unfolding plan of salvation, the power of surrender and obedience, the mystery revealed in Christ, God's faithfulness and everlasting covenant, responding with faith and trust. Mary said, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. May it be done to me according to your word.